I'm doing just fine. Good, because I'm doing fine as well. All right, I have a song today that I need for you to stand up because it is a song that we are going to move to. We're not going to move too much. Sometimes we will. Okay, but I need for you to stand up, okay? They're going to tell us what to do, and we are going to follow. Ready? Listen and move.
Walk.
Oh, walk. Okay. I'm not going to walk too far because then you won't see me, but you can walk a little bit farther than I am. Do you like to walk? I love to walk. Even when it's cold outside, I love to walk.
Gallop.
Gallop? We're horses now. Okay, you know how to gallop like a horse? We don't have 4 legs like horses, but we can try to gallop.
Tiptoe.
Tiptoe. On your tippy toes like you're being quiet. Shh.
Run.
Run. Don't run out of the room. You won't hear what's next. Run.
Skate.
Oh, we're on the ice. Are you skating? Don't slip and fall.
Hop.
Hop. Sounds like we have springs on our feet.
Now let's see if you can remember what the sounds tell you to do.
Oh no, I think we had enough. I think that was really good exercise. I'm a little bit out of breath with all that running and hopping and galloping. Okay, I'd like you to sit back down and I will come back and we will talk about the calendar. Okay, let's talk about our calendar a little bit, shall we? Okay, so we know that our calendar will tell us the month of the year. There are 12 months in the year. What is the month that we are in now? Do you remember the name of that month? It's right up here. Do you remember it? February. Yes, we are in the month of February, and February is the 2nd month of the year. We already talked about January, so now it is February. Okay, and our calendar tells us the days of the week. Those days are listed up here. Will you say them with me? Let's start with Sunday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days in the week, and we have a song about the 7 days of the week. So let's sing that together because that will help us remember them even better. I will point to them as we sing the days. Okay, we'll start with Monday in the song, okay?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, the days of the week.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
are learning the days of the week. How wonderful is that? Okay, February has 28 days. Will you try to count with me from 1 to 28? Let's try to do it together. And remember, if you don't know the number, it's okay to just listen because you will start to remember them by hearing them. Okay, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Boys and girls, those numbers are called the dates in February. There are 28 days in February, but those numbers are called the date. Okay, what else does our calendar tell us? Our calendar tells us the season, and the season is the winter. There may be some snow still around. Have you seen any snow outside lately? I have. Yes, there's still some snow outside. And our calendar tells us the year, 2021. Can you say that? 2021. Sure, the numbers are 2, 0, 2, 1. Okay. Our calendar can also show us the weather. What's the weather like? You tell me. Look out the window. Is there a window close by? Is it cloudy by you today? Or is it sunny? Is it rainy? Or is it snowy? Or is the wind blowing? Which one is it? You tell me this time. Okay, I think we did our whole calendar. So now let's look at the letters of the alphabet because we have a new letter to learn today. Okay, there they are. Let's sing the song about the ABCs and then we can find out what our project's going to be. Okay, ready? We're going to sing it 3 times and I will point to the letters as we are singing them. Heard you singing. Okay, so boys and girls, we are going to do a new letter for today. Do you know which one it is? Take a look. Take a look at those letters. Which one did we do last time? We did the letter I. So, can you see what the next letter is? Okay, let me come right back so we can talk about it. Did you see the new letter for today? The one after I is the letter J. J is our new letter for today. And I have it right here. And you have one as well. Okay, we are going to change this letter J into something very exciting. I'm going to show you what it is, and I hope you can guess. I have it right here. What do you think it is? It begins with the letter J. Did someone say a jaguar? Yes, it is a jaguar. A jaguar is a very big cat that can run very fast and can be very ferocious. And guess where you find a jaguar? In the jungle. And a jungle is a J word. That's where jaguars live, in the jungle. Okay, so how are we going to make our jaguar? Let's see. Okay, we have to start out with the letter J, don't we? And we have to take the jaguar's face and glue it at the very top of the J. Okay, so that's the first thing that you have to do. And you have two googly eyes. So you're going to need to put some glue on your jaguar's face so you can give him some eyes as well. Then you have two of these, which are the jaguar's paws. And they are going to go at the bottom of the J, okay? So you're going to do that. I can't hold all the pieces, but they are going to be glued at the bottom, the two of them. And then there's one more piece left to glue on, and that's your jaguar's tail. And that will go on the side. But there was something else you have to do. Did you notice that the jaguar has spots? But those spots you are going to have to make. So what you need to do is get your black crayon and start making some little spots on your jaguar. So you're going to take and you're going to just color like a little circle all around. You can put some on his body, you can put some on his face, you can give him some on his tail as well. A jaguar is a spotty cat, so you have to put some spots all over him. Okay? Doesn't matter how many, just give him some spots so they know it's a jaguar. Okay. What are the things we are going to color today in our color booklet? Okay. So the booklet says My J Book. Do you know what that J is? Can you see it? It is a jellyfish. It sure is. That's a big jellyfish plopped right on top of the J. Okay, let's see what else begins with J in our J book. Okay, do you know what these are? They are pants, but they are a certain kind of pants, a pants that begin with the letter J. They are called jeans. Maybe you have some at home. Jeans come in all different colors, not just blue, so when you color them any color that you want. Okay, do you know what this is? It's something that you drive. It's not a car, and it's not a truck. It begins with the letter J. It's a Jeep. Yes, Jeep begins with the letter J. And Jeeps are kind of cool because you can take the top off, and on nice days, the sun can shine on you and the breeze can be blowing in your face and in your hair. Okay, do you know what these are? They're a candy. A very, very colorful candy that looks like a little bean. Jelly beans, yes. Jelly beans begin with the letter J. And how about this? This is something that you put in your hands and move your arms and then you jump with. A jump rope. Yes. Okay, and on the back, do you know what this is? This is a toy that you wind up and then all of a sudden something pops out of it. A jack-in-the-box. And how about this? It is a pumpkin, yes it is, but when we carve a face into our pumpkin like this, we call it a jack-o'-lantern. And that also begins with the letter J. Super. Okay, so those are the pictures that you are going to color today. All right, let's do some sign language. I only have one word that begins with the letter J in sign language. And that word is jump. Jump begins with the letter J. So let me show you how to do the word jump in sign language. Okay, you need to put your hand out flat. Do you remember when we did the word dance? You had to take your middle finger and your pointer and put them onto your hand as if they were legs dancing. Well, we have to do the same motion, except instead of dancing, those legs of yours have to jump. Okay, so put your hand out flat, take your two fingers, your pointer and your middle finger, and make them pretend to jump on your hand. That's the J word that we are going to learn today. Okay, let's review the other sign words that we've been doing. All you ready? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix them up a little bit. I'm not going to start with the letter A. I'm just going to start with some words and let's see if we can do them together. Ready? Okay, so we did jump. Let's do ice cream. In. I. Happy. Help. Hat. Horse. Hello. Grandpa. Grandma. Game. Gorilla. Gentle. Give. Family. Friend. Finished. Fan. Fun. Elephant. Egg. Ear. Eat. Dance. Dog. Down. Drink. Daddy. Candy. Cold. Close. Oh, I'm sorry. Close. Cookie. Cat. Car. Children. Banana. Bird. Bed. Baby. Book. Bath. Broken. Bicycle. Airplane. Apple. Alligator. We did all of our words again. And I think you are learning a lot of sign language words. Very, very good. Okay, so now, excuse me, it's time for our story. So boys and girls, you can pause and do your project, and you're coloring, or you can sit back and listen to the story because I'm going to come right back and do it. The name of today's story is Jabari Jumps, and both Jabari and Jumps start with the letter J, and it's by Gia Cornwall. Oh, look at this. It looks like he's getting ready to go swimming. He put on his swim trunks and his swimming goggles. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms and bent their knees and sprang up, up, up. And then they dove down, down, down. Splash! Looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kid behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do. Jabari thought and thought. Jabari started to climb, up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he said to his dad. Stretching is very important, said his dad. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes, if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and tell myself I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels a little like a surprise. Jabari loved surprises. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the end of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. Jabari looked up. He began to climb. Up and up and up and up, until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. His toes curled around the rough edge. Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees. Then he sprang up off the board, flying. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Down, down, down he went, and then back up. Whoosh! Jabari, you did it, said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I'm a great jumper. And you know what? What? Said his dad. Surprise double backflip is next. Oh my, that does sound like a jump. See, even though he was a little scared, he was able to do his jumps anyway because he knew he could do it. Okay, boys and girls, one last thing to do, our ending song, and I will be right back so we can do it together. We are going to end today with the Beanbag Rock. And of course, you are going to need something to shake, like a beanbag if you have it, or your favorite stuffed animal. I like my little red dinosaur. That's what I like to use for the Beanbag Rock. So if you need to get something, give me a pause and then go get your animal or your beanbag and then start me up again and we can join for the Beanbag Rock. Okay, here we go.
Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Everybody come on, shake your beanbag. Shake your beanbag, don't let it drop. Let's all do the beanbag rock. Hold the beanbag on your head. Hold the beanbag on your knees. Hold the beanbag on your tummy and wiggle around if you please. If you please. Hold the beanbag way down low.
Low down to the
Hold
floor.
it high in the air and don't you let it
Ceiling, give it a
go.
stretch.
Now shake and wiggle,
Shake,
cause you're
wiggle.
doing the beanbag rock. Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Everybody come on, shake your beanbag. Shake your beanbag, don't let it drop. Let's all do the beanbag rock. Hold the beanbag on your elbow.
Your elbow.
Hold the beanbag on your toes.
Toes.
Hold the
It's in your shoes.
beanbag on your ear. And let me see you wiggle your nose.
Can you wiggle your nose?
Wiggle your nose. Hold the beanbag way down low.
Down low again.
Hold it high in the air
High
and
above
don't
your
you let it go. Now shake
Shake
and
and
wiggle,
wiggle.
cause you're doing the beanbag rock. Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Come on, come on, come on, shake your beanbag. Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Stop. It's called the beanbag rock.
Yes, it is. Okay. That was really fun. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you had a good time today at Extended Story Time. And until I see you the next time, please stay well, be happy, all right? And take care of yourself. I'll see you then. Bye.